Now we're live. Okay. Hello, hello. This is Lukasz Wilczyński speaking, the president of the European Space Foundation, and I'm privileged to host today's event. As as my friend from the space sector used to say, what a day it is. And really, it's a very good day because today it's a very special moment for the 2023 edition of the Seize the Beauty of Our Planet contest. So let me start with congratulations to all the participants. To all the participants. Today we will know the winners of the contest, but you all should feel like the winners. Why? Because it's not only the competition to catch the beautiful image of Earth. This is much more deeper, much more important, because all of us, by participating in this competition, we all bring more light to the problem of the global warming. And this is the superior problem on the Earth right now. I also want to congratulate the organizer, the Cloudflare company, for making this competition, for running this contest, because thing that you guys doing, this is very important. This is very important for all of us on the beautiful blue planet, and to bring more knowledge about the Earth observation importance for environmental issues. Just let me also say a few words about the Cloudflare itself, because it's an amazing company. They provide the services of public, private, and hybrid cloud computing and big data storage optimized for the processing of geolocated information to many renowned organizations. Just let me mention a few. ESA, EUMETSAT, the European Center of Medium Range Weather Forecast, DLR, the German Aerospace Agency Center, the Mercator Ocean International, and last but not least, the EGI. So I can say that they are very good at what they are doing, and not only they are doing their work, to bring these services, but also run this amazing contest. So I would like to also thank all the people that work with this competition to prepare it. So all the staff behind the scenes. And now I'm passing my mic, giving the floor to Stanisław Krzyżanowski, the Business Development Manager of Cloudflare. Do we have Stanisław connect? Oh, yes. Here you are.
Yes, thank you, Łukasz, for this beautiful introduction. I would like to, on behalf of Cloudflare, extend my gratitude to all of you who have joined the fourth edition of the contest, Seize the Beauty of Our Planet, for the best satellite image of Earth, as we've got work from 15 countries. So thank you to all of you who submitted their works, for 40 works altogether, and all of you who cast their votes. Over 1,100 people voted online. I would like to also extend my gratitude to our judges, who will be introduced by Łukasz later on during our meeting, and to the Polish, my special thanks to the Polish Space Agency for their honorary patronage of the contest. Finally, I would like to point out how important it is for us as one of the companies responsible for the Copernicus data space ecosystem to engage and interact with you. Together, we are building this new, wonderful, very capable platform for Earth observation data storage, processing, but most importantly, for building an added value upon the Earth observation data. And what you're doing is an example of how can you build this added value in a domain which is not necessarily very technical, because we're looking at the beauty of the planet, but it is the value of satellite imagery nonetheless. I would like to invite you after this meeting and anytime you want to dataspace.copernicus.eu. And now I would hand over to Łukasz to continue on with the meeting. Thank you so much once again. We're very happy to have you, and we're very happy with the quality of the works that we received this year. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Stanislav. Thank you very much for these amazing words. I will now start to announce the finalists, the final 13 selected by the voters. So, and I will be doing this in alphabetic order of the image titles. So don't count the numbers of the places I will be reading right now. So let me start first with the image title, A Satellite Spectrum of Watercolors After Flooding. Iwa Bobula from Poland. Congratulate, Iwa. The second one, The Beauty and Dangery One, Florida. Magdalena Łągiewska from Poland. Congratulate, Magdalena. The next one is Deadly Drought in Horn of Africa. Maciej Myśliwiec from Poland. Congratulate, Maciej. Next one, Flooding in Central Greece. Jorge Cunha from Portugal. Congratulate, Jorge. The next one, Flooded Emilia-Romagna. Mattia Koren from Italy. Congratulate, Mattia. The next one, Floods of Pakistan. Jevan Henry from Austria. Congratulate, Jevan. I hope that I pronounced it properly. Thank you. The next one, Flash Floods in Lindi, Tanzania. Innocent Novart from Tanzania. Congratulate, Innocent. The next, Global Warming Threat, Aral Sea Vanishing. To Ruchira Ekanayaku from Sri Lanka. Congratulate, Ruchira. The next, Catch Coastal Beauty, Navigating Climate Challenges. Chancy Shaw from India. Congratulate, Chancy. The next, Melting and Disappearing, Alaska's Columbia Glacier. Kamil Onoszko from Poland. Congratulate, Kamil. The next, The Power of the Flame, Portugal. Adriana Marcinkowska-Wtyra, Poland. Congratulate, Adriana. The next, The Wrath of Achelous, Jakub Wołosz from Poland. Congratulate, Jakub. And the last but not least, The Water in the Desert, Lorenzo Amici from Italy. Congratulate, Lorenzo. So these amazing photos were, of course, receiving the votes of the people. But also we had amazing jury. So let me now remind you, the members of the jury, that I will really like to send my words of appreciation for being with us. So I will start with Pierre-Philippe Mathieu from ESA. Next, Peter Wagner from German Aerospace Center DLR. Joanna Migon from European Organization for the Exploitation of Meteorological Satellites, EUMETSAT. Agnieszka Gapes from Polish Space Agency. Justyna Radalkiewicz from the European Union Agency for the Space Programs, EUSPA. Jeff Sawyer from the European Association of Remote Sensing Companies. And last but not least, Stefanie Urewicz from EU Space Support Office. So now we have these finalists, and now I should read the last thing, so the winners. But I think we can make a break, like commercial breaks or something. Now I can see on your faces the tension is huge. Okay, I won't be playing these games. I will just go strictly to the winners list, to the first, second, and the third place. Of course, I will start with the third one. So the third place goes to the image title is The Wrath of the Achelous, Jakub Wołosz from Poland. Congratulate, Jakub. It's a very well done. Congratulate. Now the second place. The second place goes to Melting and Disappearing, Alaska's Columbia Glacier, Kamil Onoszko from Poland. Congratulate, Kamil. So now let's see if the first place will also go to Poland or it goes to Europe. That's what I can say already. And not Poland. So the first place goes to Water in the Desert, Lorenzo Amici from Italy. Congratulate all of you. Congratulate to all of you participants. It was amazing, amazing work. Very beautiful photos. But as I said at the beginning, with a huge impact. These photos is like, you know, the image is worth thousands of words, as used to say. So these are these photos because they represent the story behind them, the story that is very important for all of us here on Earth, and the story that is to be changed if we want to have this beautiful planet that we live on. I will now pass the mic. I can do it like physically to our winners. So let me start with the third place. Do we have with us Jakub Wosz from Poland?
Yes, you have me
Okay.
here. So
what can you say us about your image title, image? What would you like to express, and you know about the contest? Floor is yours.
What I wanted to say, I wanted to like express that the image moves the really important topic that consists of flooding areas. As a forester, I during creation of and during choosing this photo, I imagined how the area would look if at least 20% of it would be covered by forests, and that moved me into choosing this photo, and it looked the best for me from this all of the pictures that I created for the contest, and I decided to show it because flooding is this flood was caused by the biggest Mediterranean storm Daniel, that the phenomenon like this haven't appeared yet, so it's like was kind of influential one and worth to mention. And I think that's all of it. That's all that I wanted to say. But that was a remarkable capture, and I just wanted to show it to the world. Thank you very much for the time.
Thank you very much, Jakub. Absolutely, it was remarkable. It is remarkable. And all the people will have opportunity right now to see your work. Of course, the rest of you guys as well. So I would like to also give the floor to the second place, to Kamil Onoszko from Poland, for his work titled Melting and Disappearing, Alaska's Columbia Glacier. Do you have Kamil with us? I think not. So I will right now switch and pass the mic and give the floor to the winner of the first place, titled Water in the Desert. So Lorenzo Amici, did I pronounce it right? Lorenzo Amici from Italy. Lorenzo, the floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you. So I wanted to just talk about my image a little bit. I chose it mainly because it was like I remembered that I saw this on the news some time ago, and it really struck me when I saw the effect from the satellite image that in this desertic region in the Death Valley that we all know because it's one of the hottest places on Earth, and it's very dry. There is basically no rain, especially in summer. And in August there was this huge hurricane that brought an unprecedented level of rain And this water basically, also because of the very dry terrain, caused some flash floods and eventually created what is basically a lake, where before there was, of course, only the desert. And this was also like it broke the record for the rainiest day of this area. And so it was really an unprecedented event. And so I think it shows how these extreme climate events, meteorological events, are really changing the world. And we have to basically reimagine and rethink of the world as we have known it in the past years. And I also wanted to say a thing that I didn't write in the description of the image, which is that this record for rainiest day was also set last year in 2022 and then broke this year. So this shows also how these events are becoming much extreme. So thank you for the opportunity to participate in the contest, and thank you for the votes that got me to first place.
Thank you very much, Lorenzo, and congratulations on your first place. Just let me bring you more information about this work and about the situation that was described by Lorenzo, because Death Valley sounds like, you know, some part of US, and, you know, it's without people and the rain came and that's all. No, because if you read carefully about this situation, it influenced that hundreds of people this year. So there was a Burning Man festival being held at this area, and the sudden rains turned the whole area into the mud. So hundreds of people in their campers, in terrain vehicles, they tried to escape from there and they couldn't. So actually for almost 3 days, people got stuck in there without any additional, you know, food and water. And they could also only bring this, you know, water after 2 days after the rains stopped, and the services could fly there and bring the emergency rations to these people. So actually this situation was very dangerous. I know about at least 2 or 3 people died during this situation. So this is not only about huge tons of rains, it's also about influencing our lives, as you can see. So now let me also give the floor to the rest of you guys that are present with us, because as I mentioned, you are all the winners. You are all the winners. Because, you know, you catch the part of our planet, and you have a story with that. So okay, so let me try once again with this alphabetic order. If we have with us Ewa Bubula from Poland, I would like to give you also the mic for a few minutes to tell us about your work.
So actually my work was from the same area, I think from the same day as Jakub. So it was in central Greece, specifically the towns of Arkadona and Trikala. As Jakub said, it was caused by the passage of the low pressure system called Daniel. And in my work, I decided to make it like a bigger picture of this, just to see the spectrum of colors of water bodies that are presented from this image of Sentinel-2. And we can see that the floodwaters are very muddy and carry a lot of sedimentary material, making them look beige-brown in color. And we can compare it with 2 lakes that are on the other side of the picture. And we can see the comparison between the floodwaters and the waters in quite big lakes. And I decided to present this at my work because even the Greek Prime Minister called on Europe for greater support for countries fighting climate disasters, emphasizing that this is yet another evidence just after the massive wildfires happened in July, I guess. And that was the thing that I wanted to present with my work. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and congratulate you once again. So let me now give the floor to Magdalena Łągiewska, also from Poland, for the work Beauty Endangering One, Florida.
Hello, everyone. My work presents the situation from 2019 when Hurricane Dorian hit the Florida coast. The power of this element was captured on one scene of the Sentinel-3 satellites against the background of blue coral reefs near the Caribbean islands, which is a unique contrast between beauty and danger in one, as the title. I decided to present this particular phenomenon to draw attention to the fact that global warming increases the risk of extreme weather phenomena such as hurricanes. Additionally, the photo shows Caribbean coral reefs that are sensitive to changes in environmental conditions and may disappear by the end of this century as a result of constantly rising ocean temperatures. So this image is a remind us that reminded of how climate change can affect the environment, but also reminds us that there is a satellite such as Sentinel-3, which is also successfully used to track changes in nature. Thank you.
Thank you, Raj. Thank you very much, Magdalena. It's an absolutely amazing story, and congratulates to you as well. So the next one is Maciej Myśliwiec from Poland. I can see that he's not with us, but congratulate Maciej once again. I can see Jorge Cunha from Portugal for flooding in central Greece. So Jorge, the floor is yours. Oh. Oh, I saw Jorge. Okay, he's not with us anymore. So let me now go to Mattia Koren from Italy, flooded Emilia-Romagna. Actually, I remember this time of the year, and I remember this issue very well. So
hello everyone. Hello everyone. Yeah, the image shows the moment in which a massive amount of sediment is poured into the Adriatic Sea after heavy rains that hit Emilia-Romagna region in Italy in May 23. And I choose this image because heavy rains resulting in floods are increasingly frequent phenomena in Italy in recent years, and are also the most evident consequences of rising temperatures and climate change, along with droughts and fires. And even in the last weeks, a similar situation happens in Tuscany and Veneto region. So this is was why I decided to choose this image. And I think it is important because it causes a lot of damage and also deaths for people. So this is why I choose it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mattia, and congratulate you, absolutely. Just to show to explain myself, I'm smiling because you guys make amazing work. But when we can hear these stories, sorry, they are sad. They are sad because the climate change is more and more influencing our lives. But let's go to the happy thoughts for the next finalists. Javan Henry from Austria. I can see you. Yes, you are with us, so the floor is yours. What can you tell us about your work titled Floods of Pakistan?
Yeah, so in 2022, the flooding situation in Pakistan was very well publicized, and I think we around the world, we all heard about that. And what I really wanted to do was to just capture the extent of that flooding. And this is just from a very small area. So to think that in a town like this, it is so widespread, showing the contrast between blue and the red, so a simple visualization. I really wanted to see like how widespread this impact was on the people. because you can see where farmlands, homes, an airport is being affected. And my inspiration really was that we are now experiencing these extremes where you have too much water or too little. And in this image, I'm showing the situation of having too much water where you're having flooding. And that is one of the greatest challenges that we will have to face moving forward, with climate change being the norm. And these extremes will become the reality for many countries, especially developing countries. So that was my goal, and I think I achieved that in showing that floods are a major disaster that we need to tackle in the future. Well, now and in the future.
And you did it, and you did amazing work. Thank you very much, Giovanna, and congratulate to you once again. So the next one I have on the list is the work from Tanzania, but I cannot see Innocent Novart with us, but big congratulations also to him. Let's go to Sri Lanka right now. I think that we have still with us Ruchira Kanayaka. Yes, we do. So the floor is yours.
Thank you. So when I was in Sri Lanka, I visited one of the climate conferences, and one of the keynote speakers from Central Asia took an example of the Aral Sea as an extreme event of the climate change. And that is why I wanted to study more about the Aral Sea. And in terms of the disasters, I always felt like slow, sudden onset disasters often telecast on mainstream media and people because of its severity. But I felt like as a result of that, the slow onset disasters like depletion of water resources often are overlooked by the people. So in this image, I try to focus on these slow onset disasters, because this type of disasters will not affect for the current people, but for the future generations to come. That is one reason. And also, when I read more about this Aral Sea disaster, it was understood that the most oldest civilizations like Mohenjo-daro and Harappa also faced these kind of disasters, and it is one of the reasons that these civilizations came to extinct. So I think since the media is already overlooking these kind of things because it's not affect current people, I decided to do my work on this topic. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Ruchira. Yeah, that's a very Aral Sea's decline. It's a very sad thing. Actually, I was very close by recently, and there was a lot of talks about this as well. So thank you, and congratulate once again to you. Now we are jumping. Oh, very close actually, because we are going from Sri Lanka to India. Jhansi Shah from India, and for the work titled Kutch Coastal Beauty, Navigating Climate Challenges. Hello, India.
First of all, I'd like to thank the Cloudflare for organizing this competition, because we, being a technical person, always think on a technical side. So this helps us to bring our creativity as well along with the technical part of our work. Talking about my image, so this image represents the Kutch coastal line. It is all around 400 kilometers long, and along with its beauty that it has wide desert, it has a very good cultural as well as spiritual point, but number of disasters increase, that is cyclones, polar undulation, soil erosion has been increasing day by day, and with respect to years, it is predicted that various part of the Kutch district will be under the sea level due to rise in a sea level. So along with that, we need to take some action for sustainable development. So that was my overall concept for selecting this image.
Thank you very much, Jhansi. Congratulate, but I hope. And
thank you.
Once again, thank you for this work. Now let's jump. Well, now we go to Europe, and now we go to Poland, to Kamil Onoszko. But we already have this. Oh, no, Kamil is not with us. This is the second place as I remember. So let's jump to Poland once again. The Power of the Flame, Portugal, Adriana Marcinkowska-Ochtyra. We have Adriana with us. Great. The floor is yours.
Hello, everyone. And actually, this image you showed in this presentation, I think it is the part of image that I sent finally, because it should show a larger fragment with the shape of the Iberian Peninsula and surrounding ocean, but it doesn't matter. I think that the main goal is presented. So the image from the Sentinel-2 satellite from August this year show a huge fire, both in its range and further impact. And this is located on the west coast of Portugal, near Odemira town. And I used RGB composition consisting of shortwave, near-infrared, and red bands, in which the phenomenon seemed to me to be the most contrasting and visible, because I tested a lot of compositions. And in this particular image, a specific moment showing the power and some kind of majesty of the fire, as well as the huge cloud of smoke were captured, and this was the effect I was looking for. And I decided to show wildfire because, in my opinion, this phenomenon is one of the most spectacular at the time of satellite imaging. If it comes to the climate change effects, of course, this is also a huge disaster for people and animals of this region. And of course, wildfires are not a new phenomena, and they have always occurred on the Earth, but the results of ongoing climate change is their increased frequency that we can observe in recent years, which results from rising temperatures that also influence the occurrence of long-term droughts. And on the other hand, extreme wildfires are also hitting our planet, and due to the increases in emissions of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases. So all of this is closely related, and the effect is visible, especially with satellite imagery, which is an invaluable source of such information. So thank you very much for participation in this contest.
Thank you very much, Adriana. I congratulate to you as well for amazing work. Thank you very much, all of you, for participation in this competition. It's a very well done job for all of you, from all of you. I just wish that, you know, all of these stories, all of these photos, they could directly go to these people that are denying the climate change. That's sometimes even decision makers. They can say that nothing is happening. Yes, it's happening, guys, and we can see it from above, thanks to this competition, for example, thanks to Cloudfero. We can see that the Earth is changing, and it's not going in a very good direction. As we mentioned, in some of these photos, you could see, you know, fires. Fires means problems for the people. You could see floods. Floods mean terrible tragedies to the people. You could see heavy rains. As I mentioned, hundreds of people needed to evacuate immediately. So how long do we have to wait when you will actually decide that something is happening and we have to change it? But yeah, this manifest for me, let me hang it here, because I'm very, you know, I'm very a person who is really for the, you know, fighting with the climate change. And this is my also personal goal, to educate also the next generation. I have 2 of them in my house, and I wish that they will live in a very good environment, as I used to live in my childhood, in my youth. I would like to thank all of you, because now we came to the end of this magnificent event. And I wish thank you very much once again for being with us. Thank you, the members of the juries. Thank you, all the participants, all our viewers as well. And once again, I would like to pass my appreciate words to the Cloudfero. Thing that you guys do is very important for all of us. things that we can use this data from your platforms like Crowdias, Code.de, the EOLab and WeCare. And now I know that you are also the key role player in building and operating Copernicus data space ecosystem. We can use this data. All of you can use this data as these participants you've seen as a minutes ago, to search, to research, but to search also for the places that needs to be changed in somehow. We need to fight this. We need to we still have a chance to change it. And to change it, now we have amazing tools. Now we have amazing tools of satellites around the globe. Yes, the Earth is not flat. And we have the satellites data repositories that we can use, each of us can use. Just as you saw, these are the normal people that working with this data. So please do go to the Cloudflare website, also check what they do, and then maybe you can also find an amazing opportunity for your research, for your job. And now it's the sad thing, because I have to say it's over, guys. The contest is, this edition of the contest is over, but I would like to invite all of you to the next edition of the Seize the Beauty of Our Planet next year, 2024. See you. Thank you.